welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Not even close, bro. Pick a different sport. If you're going to be that dog water, pick a different sport. This guy's good at this sport. This dude is not having kids after that one. If he timed that team differently, he could have broken his neck. Football team is so good. If he timed that any differently, he could have broken his neck. Football team is so dangerous. If he timed that any differently, he could have broken his neck. Football team is so dangerous. W saved though. He saved himself though. I can't even lie.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Vikings come out with
he saved himself though. I can't even lie.
for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year one. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
So after getting drafted in the first round a year ago to Minnesota, gets off to a slow start, suffers an early injury, ends up watching the entire season from the sideline. Sam Darnold took the starting job and ran with it. But now it's J.J. McCarthy's time. He got to watch firsthand how good
he saved himself though. I can't even
in this
lie.
Kevin O'Connell system if you just rely on the weapons, trust the reads, and play within the confines of that system. Because Kevin O'Connell has shown two things. He can win football games, and he can coach quarterbacks.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Can't even lie. Oh no. Like a million and one different things that could go wrong with football team.
Play action now.
And that's
it's
one of them.
McCarthy. The ball comes out.
Like a million and one different things that could go wrong with football team.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Like a million and one different things that could go wrong with football team.
Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
That's one of them. Guys,
you know, it's just so funny to see a veteran, a first ballot Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers.
What's going to happen to you?
His career
If
really
you don't find it right
and
now.
look for that final place that he can make home to kind of go off into the sunset and put a final chapter on what's
Like
now
a million and one
21
different things that could go wrong with football
NFL
team.
career.
And
So
that's
what are
one
the
of them.
expectations? I think around Pittsburgh, they expect him to be Aaron Rodgers. I think he's healthy. I think he's motivated. And when he can be out there every single week, there's very few guys who have played the quarterback position better over the history of the league.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's a Steeler first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Steelers going to be set up with 1st and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Now this is going to be a design run. Let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0
If he's trying to play differently, he could have broken the leg. Whole thing is so dangerous. Then he saved though. He saved himself though. I can't even run. Oh no. It's like 1,000,001 different things that could go wrong with football team. And that's one of them. Guys, if you were still
Boswell now following the touchdown.
what's gonna happen to you if you don't comment right now?
Ty Felton now on the return. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football.
Dude, you guys are masters at safety.
They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really no hesitation on the part of the quarterback, Mike. I mean, he knew where that open receiver was going to be based on his pre-snap read. The defense did nothing to alter that picture, and that's a great play to start this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
What even was that?
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First one for Jefferson. And a 1st down to go with it.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
2nd and 10.
They just said backfoot.
They give this to Jefferson on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball to the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I gotta tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Pick a different sport. If you're going to be that dog, pick a different sport. This guy get out of this sport. This dude is not having kids after that one. If he comes differently, he could have broken the game. Football team is so dangerous.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the
So
first quarter.
he saved himself, though. I
It's
can't
the
even lie.
Steelers
Oh, no.
with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter.
Like a million and one different things that could go wrong with football teams. And that's one of them. Guys, if you were still watching this video, comment
Looking
the
to
word
throw.
go.
McCarthy.
What's going to happen to you?
Intercepted.
You don't comment right
Picked
now.
up by Joey Porter Jr.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 1st down for Aaron. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job rotating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Oh, that's just cool.
Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Rodgers going up top again. That's complete. Calvin Austin.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Gainwell. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Third down, they need 5. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. They come up with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hand.
Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play, and now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So that's about as bad a 2-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
Eggplant. Ooh. I would definitely not sleep in an eggplant.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's
I would definitely not sleep in an eggplant.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
I would definitely not sleep in an eggplant.
To return is Williams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
In an eggplant. Sparkling water?
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down.
That's like a hot tub. So burn yourself. Hey, bro, that's like a hot tub.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
You might as well just jump in a... You might as well jump in a hot tub.
This is Warren. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there.
You might as well jump in a hot tub.
That's a Steeler 1st down.
Bro, that's like a hot tub. You might as well just jump in a hot tub and take a nap.
Throwing Rodgers. Rolling to the left.
Let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Sparkling water?
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. As
You
the
might
clock
as well jump in a hot
stops,
tub,
46 seconds remaining in the first half.
and take a nap. You might as well just jump in a...
Here's 2nd and 6.
You'll burn yourself. You might as well just jump in a... You might as well... Hell no.
Now Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And
Yeah,
he'll
so
take
that's
this
like a
down
hot
to
tub.
the 6.
Burn yourself.
That's good enough
You might
for
as well
first
just...
down, 1st and goal.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete
Yeah,
perfection.
bro,
It
that's
is
like a
such a
hot tub.
point
You might
of
as well just
emphasis
jump
of
in
every
a...
offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios
Jump in
to
a hot
come
tub.
away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and
Jump in
goal.
a hot tub.
At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That's hauled in at the
Take a
2.
nap.
Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang the timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Jonathan Grenard getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
I gave you a weird feeling.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Guys, make sure to come. I gave you a weird feeling. That gave me a weird feeling. That kind of gave me a weird feeling. That feeling. Guys, make sure to comment down below which one out of all these beds you would choose. Right now, I am picking the eggplant. What is that? Croissant? Nobody's sleeping in a croissant. That gave me a weird feeling. Guys, make sure to comment down below which one out of all these beds you would choose. Right now, I am picking the eggplant. What is that? Croissant? Nobody's sleeping in a croissant. What is that? What is that? What is that? Croissant? Nobody's sleeping in a croissant, bro. Guys, make sure to comment down below which one out of all these beds you would choose. Right now, I am picking the eggplant. What is that? Croissant? Nobody's sleeping in a croissant. What is that? Croissant? Nobody's sleeping in a croissant, bro. Actually, matter of fact, coconut the winner. Sleeping in a croissant, bro. Actually, matter of fact,
Here comes Chris
croissant,
Boswell.
bro. Actually, matter of fact, coconut.
This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the
Coconut is the winner.
Steelers tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess
Actually,
the
matter
ball.
of fact, coconut
And
is the
on top
winner.
of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second
Is the
half.
winner. Come with the word coconut. If you agree.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10.
If you agree.
Time for the deep shot, looking for
Actually,
Thielen.
matter of fact, coconut is the winner. Come with the word coconut. If you agree.
They took a shot on the final
That's easy,
play.
bro.
Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out
That's
to our
easy,
commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Top 5 ASMR beds. Eggplant.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near.
I would
So good to have
definitely
you
not
back
sleeping
with us
in a
here on EA Sports.
sparkling water? Hell no.
Both teams
That's
ready to
like
get
a
back
hot
at
tub. You
it
might want to
as
jump
we
in a
get
hot
back
tub,
underway here on EA
I
Sports.
like that, no.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard
Guys, make sure to
line. Nice
comment down
place
below
for the
which
drive
one
to
out of
start.
all these beds you would
The
choose.
Steelers offense
Right
gonna
now,
have a
I am
first crack
taking
at
the
it
eggplant.
as we begin this
What is
third
that?
quarter.
Croissant? Nobody's
They built a
sleeping in a
nice lead
croissant,
for
bro.
themselves
Actually,
here.
matter of fact,
Trying to
coconut
add
is
to
the
that.
winner. Come with
Beginning
the
with first
coconut
down.
if you agree. That's
On the
easy,
ground,
bro.
Gainwell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. It's second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to
kidding.
catch the ball
They love you
up to
very
this
much.
point. And yes,
Especially
you
Bear.
can nitpick about ball placement and
Your dad,
whatnot,
Bear?
but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Roasted. Bro will learn cuss words. Ain't no way. Also, get your ass
It's a bootleg
off
with
my
Rodgers.
bed.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 brings up third and 3.
Rodgers to throw. They set up the screen to Gainwell. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch it. Do it.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Trying with the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Minnesota.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play,
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And we will not have a return on this one. The ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake. Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving.
That is an efficient way to play with your kids.
They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball. So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat. He does the rest.
And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Which feature is this?
And 2 at the 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Oops. That is an efficient way to play with your kids. His dad is a genius. Which feature is this?
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with
Which feature is this?
and goal.
Genius. Which feature is this? In the perfect circle? In the perfect circle?
Here's Warren.
Which feature is
He
this?
will get into the end
Perfect circle?
zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will open it up even further. here
Play with
in
their
this
kids.
fourth
This
quarter.
guy is a genius. Who's Demetrius? Genius. Who's Demetrius is this? With a perfect circle. Bang! Bang!
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll be brought down.
Who's Demetrius? Being up in the circle.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 2. To throw is McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just seems that nothing has gone right all game for this offense, and that's what happens when your quarterback just faces relentless pressure. You just can't generate any kind of offense, and I think that's the biggest reason there's a big old 0 up on that scoreboard.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. You let this go deep for Jefferson.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Second of 7 short.
Brings up second and
That was
2
fire, what?
at the Vikings
Guys, if you were
14-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the
Guys, if you were
fourth
still
quarter.
watching this video,
Greg and I
comment the word
back
boo.
on EA Sports after this. Here's second and 2.
That was fire.
They'll run the toss with one. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
He's going to have the first down, and that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the ball down from here.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Also, guys, if you are currently still watching
He
this
sent
movie,
Frymuth, the tight end, in
no
motion.
word.
So this
Because
one,
Christmas is coming up faster than we think, and I am
They
getting
put
hyped.
together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.
That was fire.
And that'll do it.
So guys, if you
for
are
my
currently
partner,
still
Greg
watching this
Olson. For our
movie,
entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.
guys, if you are
This has
still
been a
watching this video,
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
the
The
oh, one of those. That was
winners,
firework, guys.
as
If
we
you are
say
still watching
so
this
long
video,
from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
if you're watching this movie, comment. Comment the word Christmas, because Christmas is coming up faster than we think, and I am getting hyped. Whoa! This is coming up faster than we think, and I am getting hyped. Whoa! And I am getting hyped. Whoa! Dude was just locked in the back. He didn't... Oh, jeez. Dang! And I am getting hyped. Whoa! Hyped. Whoa! Whoa! That's just good. Whoa! Whoa! Smith, because Christmas is coming up. Faster than we think, and I am getting hyped. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Dang! How did he do that? Oh, jeez. Dang! Dang! How did he do that? He do that? One wheel? The LG one wheel? How did he do that? The LG one wheel? Yeah, the LG one wheel? No way. I was gonna say, how is he gonna fit under there? Oh, the LG one wheel? No way. I was gonna say, how is he gonna fit under there? No way. Bro. There. Bro, look, he's missing it. Look how many teeth he's missing. Fit under there. Look how many teeth he's missing. Typical. Hockey player. CD's missing. Typical hockey. There. Look how many teeth he's missing. Typical hockey. Typical hockey player. That was definitely not their first try on that video. Typical hockey player. That was definitely not their first try on that video. What is that substance that he's bouncing around on? It's our first try on that video. What is that substance that he's bouncing around on? Before. Believe. Believer. Believer. Wake me up, you wake me up, believer. Believer. See now. Be a believer. See now. Wake me up, you wake me up, believer. Believer. See now. What's it around on? Before. What's it around on? See now. See now. Before. Wake me up, you wake. Wake me up, you wake me up, believer. Wake me up, you wake me up, believer. Wake me up, you wake me up, wake me up. Believer. Before. Wake me up, you wake. Now before. Wake me up, you. Slowly. Wake me up, you. Smooth boobs. That is an efficient way to play with your kids. This dad is a genius. Whose teacher is this? In the perfect circle. Oh. How was he doing? Oh, this guy's moving. He's moving. No, that was smooth. I can't even lie. That was a smooth flip. Go, Cardi. Is this Mario Kart ball on one of those? That was fire. Guys, if you are still watching this video, comment the word Christmas. Because Christmas is coming up faster than we think, and I am getting hyped. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Jeez. Yeah. The genius. Whose teacher is this? In the perfect circle. Oh. How was he doing? Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Now that was smooth. I can't even lie. That was a smooth flip. Go. Smooth. I can't even. That was a smooth. I can't even. Now that was smooth. That was a smooth flip. Go, Cardi. Like a genius. Whose teacher is this? Click in the perfect circle. Oh. How was he doing? Oh, this guy's moving. He's moving. Now that was smooth. That was a smooth flip. Go, Cardi. Is this Mario Kart ball on one of those? That was fire. One of those. That was fire. Guys, if you are still watching this video, comment the word Christmas. Because Christmas is coming up faster than we think, and I am getting hyped. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Dang, how did he do that? One wheel? I was gonna say. Jeez. Dang, how did he do that? one wheel, the LG. Can you do that? One wheel. Do that. One wheel, the LG one wheel. No way. I was gonna say, how is he gonna fit under there? Look how many teeth he's missing. Typical hockey player. That was definitely not their first try. A typical hockey player. That was definitely not their first try on that video. What is that substance that he's bouncing around on? I've seen that one. I've seen that one before. That one before. Wake me up, you. Wake me up, you will. Alexis, go. Did you call me?
I just turned on my computer and I see a video like my monitor's not working. Everything's plugged in.
The HDMI cord is plugged in?
Yes, everything's plugged in. And even
You're plugged on the right input. How do you change inputs on there? Alexis. Alexa, skip. Hello. Hello. Are you changing the input? You tried every single one?
Vega and HDMI.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Still not working? Maybe the HDMI cord broken. Flip it around. See? Like that part of the computer. Or try new HDMI cord. But I think it's not on the right. Should just be HDMI. It's only two inputs? Dad might be able to help you out.
It just lights up a little bit.
Why are they still working?
Wait, never mind. Wait.